So I just bought this 18-year-old Motorola Razr. Let's see if it works. So this is the original Razr V3 and I can't believe that I finally have it in my hands. I desperately dreamt of owning one as a kid, and as it cost almost $1,000, I recall it just being a little bit out of reach for the average 80-year-old back then. But let's see if this phone turns on. It's 18 years old, remember. Press this button and okay, maybe it just needs a bit of a charge. Luckily it takes a mini USB cable. Who remembers mini USBs? Let's plug it in and see. And oh my god, look at that, it's actually turning on. And while we wait for it to turn on, let's hear some of the specs that I've never forgotten about. It was incredibly thin for the time. It was just 13 millimeters in thickness. Just look at that. It's practically the same as the brand new Razr, as we can see here. It had a 2.2-inch display on the inside and also a 1-inch cover display on the outside. And despite it saying megapixel very proudly up here, it's just got a single VGA camera. And now finally here is the interface. Well, we can see that it says no service and no charge. Hopefully it works. So I believe you bring up the menu by pressing this button. Yeah, there we go. It's just a grid like any iPhone or Android phone today. And let's go into games and apps. Yeah, it uses Java apps. Do we remember those? And let's play my favorite game of all time, Skipping Stones. Yeah, I've sort of forgotten how terrible this keypad is. It's very difficult to load. And wow, look at that. The graphics are simply insane. I have no idea what to do. Let's just select anything and alright, I give up, no idea. And now let's try out the camera. And yikes, that is pretty ordinary looking, even on this terrible display. And if I recall, you can actually use the front screen. So let's see how that looks. Oh my god, yes. It's incredibly dim and literally probably impossible to see. But there is a viewfinder there. And to take an image, all you have to do is press on one of the buttons. I'm gonna guess this one. There we go. And if we open it up, it literally asks us if we want to discard it or store it. Who remembers that? Make sure that you're following to see more Razr content.